understand how important the sensory system is. So for sensory system, think about if you were in a room and you were asked to do something simple like, write out a few paragraphs, but there were nails going down a chalkboard the whole time. That drives us nuts because our sensory system can't handle it. So what people need to remember is for children who have developmental challenges, their sensory systems are just different. And things that wouldn't bother us, like fluorescent lighting or spaces or certain smells, bother them like nails on a chalkboard. And they absolutely can't settle and they can't learn in the face of that. So what's really exciting is that at OSNS we want to build a sensory corridor. We see about 1,000 kids a year, and probably at least a third of those children have sensory integration issues. So we're going to build this tunnel, or we want to build this tunnel that will allow kids to go in and experience things that calm their sensory system, that put them in a space where they can learn. So those are things like certain types of fabric, certain types of lighting, certain types of sort of deep pressure activities that they can get so that they're in the right space for learning.
I have a 4-year-old son who's been going to OSNS now for about 1.5 years. He is on the autism spectrum, and I can't tell you how much it helped our family to realize how much he liked sensory activities, because for so long, for years, he didn't like to play with toys that most kids like to play with, and once we realized the sensory activities that he liked, it really just opened up a whole new world for us. So this tunnel would just take it to the next level.
About 90% of the children that we see at the center have some kind of sensory component to their intervention, and honestly about 100% of the children can benefit from using these sensory modalities in their day-to-day. And they could be overstimulated or they can be understimulated. And what someone who is overstimulated might look like is withdrawn or retreating from a noisy activity or visually rich activity, something that's giving too much and it's overwhelming them. An underwhelmed child or an undersensitive may look like the child who slams doors or pushes peers because they don't have that proprioceptive knowledge of what's the right amount of pressure to push touch a friend when it's tag, or close a door gently, because in their body it feels like the right amount.
We have to have this. This is what the research is now telling us we need to do for young children with these difficulties. We just haven't caught up in terms of our facilities. We're so excited about trying to do this.